Just want to let you lot know that if you're watching this clip on the Fozcast YouTube channel, the full episode is now available to watch exclusively on Spotify, and it's free. Come on.
What about your first encounters with the owners, with Ryan and Rob? What was your first dealings with the guys?
They came over for Maidstone game, and then they came up. We're training on the pitch at the racecourse, so they come in, and it was one of them where like people just gravitate to them and stuff. And I thought, I'm not like fair enough. They're the owners. I'm going to get a chance to actually meet them like face to face, but I'm not going to follow them around the pitch like some people. It was a little bit embarrassing to some people. Well, I won't name names.
Go on, name names. I could name a few names. I could name one in particular.
The man in man marks him everywhere. What, Ollie?
His initials are OP. Yeah.
Some people say when Ryan comes over, he's a shadow.
Yeah, he literally is.
He follows him around.
Yeah. Just sniffing him, smelling him, just looking at him, adoring him.
But you want it to be natural, don't you? I mean, well, I want it to be natural because that's the way it is. Yeah. You don't want to go and force yourself on someone. It's going to happen naturally.
Oh god! And what's the one question that you always get asked by fans or about the owners? Because there's one question I always get asked all the time, but there's what do they want to know about the owners from you?
It's just generic. What are they like?
Yeah, what are they really as nice as they seem?
Yeah. And they are. Yeah,
yeah, they are, aren't they?
Genuinely, I know.
They genuinely
They're class,
are.
Aren't they?
They're good people and they care, don't they?
I mean, have you met?
No, only in passing. In passing.
Yeah. I mean, what's your opinion?
It was literally, hi, how you doing? Walking past.
From the outside, though, what would your opinion look? I mean, you probably got a bit of a biased opinion.
For the insight I've got, it just feels like a proper community. They've where they're different, in my view, to you look at Tom Brady at Birmingham and JJ Watt and the conglomerate that with Burnley, and it just looks to me like they've really embedded themselves in the community, and I think that's the difference.
Yeah,
is that they're in the heart of the club, whereas others maybe aren't. They're a show pony.
Yeah, you'd never get the messages and the phone calls, do you, like they do?
No chance.
It's frightening, really. It's great.
Yeah,
it is great. It's a nice touch, but at the same time, you think you are the owner. You are entitled to stay away a little bit and not do that. You don't have to do that, but they do. They choose to do it.
And what's it like because next season they're on about? I think Rob had said that Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce have agreed to come to a game.
Really?
You've had Will Ferrell there, Hugh Jackman, multiple different Ant-Man. Yeah. Like, is it like, you're in the change? Well, in the changing rooms, are you like, Ant-Man's in today, or?
Well, were you there when Will Ferrell? No. See, that's my I'm not bothered generally about stars and stuff, but Will Ferrell, all the films growing up, loved him, and it came in before kickoff. We were getting ready, and I'm interested in him. I'm kind of in the zone.
Stop messing about.
In the zone. Get off your phone. And Will Ferrell walked in, and literally I was like, wow. Will Ferrell. I don't know how to play this a little bit. I was trying to say cool.
Starstruck.
Literally was starstruck, yeah. But I was like, I went over to him, did a little bit of shake and bake with him, which is Talladega Nights, if you know that. But yeah,
Frank the Tank.
I thought I can't miss this. I can't miss this opportunity. Frank the Tank was after the game, but no one saw that. Going streaking.
Have the owners sent you any messages? Obviously, since you left the club, have they been in touch to talk to you about it?
I spoke to Rob in Vegas. I was a bit intoxicated, so I can't really remember the chat, but I had a good chat with him, but I don't remember the chat.
I love you, man. I love you too.
I had a handshake at the end of it, but I don't remember the chat. But Ryan was in touch, sent me a nice message, FaceTime as well, and just nice touch, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Well, we need to talk about Vegas then, because one of the questions I had was obviously you went to Vegas. It was your second time. What was your view like going to Vegas? Was it almost like this is my send off, or was it tinged with a bit of sadness? Like what was your mindset going to Vegas?
Yeah, all day. And I went hard the first time. I don't know if you I
remember,
because we were all hammered as well. I went even harder the second time. Yeah.
How?
It was I just thought I'm never gonna get this again. So I was like, I'm gonna be at everything. I'm gonna be lapping it up. I'm going to enjoy absolutely everything. And to be fair, I enjoyed it that much. I nearly killed myself on the last day.
Mate, honestly, the first one, I went on the one last year and I had to have a day off. I had to
book a day's leave.
I did. I had to take myself out of it for a day because I was done. I was hurting. It was painful, right? And to go even harder this year, Toes, mate, you must have been in agony when you got home.
Wet Republic, nearly killing yourself. Come on him.
Yeah, stupid, really. I was there for a good 5 hours. Like I said, this is the last pool party. On the last day, I am going for it. So we had the little pools there. There's some pictures of me with plasters on my face, but I thought, good idea, isn't it? Belly flop into the pool.
Why not?
So, done this belly flop, and I didn't realise there's a step.
Oh, mate.
So literally, I've belly flopped into the pool, bang, hit my head. And like, again, I'm pretty drunk. So I've like, God, I've gone, like to myself, I'm like, wow, I've got away with that. I've got away with it. So I've come out of the pool, and literally everyone's looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you on about? I'm like trying to like brush it off. I'm like, what are you on about? Like, there's blood all over your face. I was like, no way. So obviously then they took me to the medical room and like put plasters on me, but then I just come back out. I was like, yeah,
good to go again. Here
Let's
we
go
go
again. Yeah, carry on. But it could have been so much worse, couldn't it?
So we've got some questions.
Yes.
So we did this last year with Ben at Soccer Aid when you were doing Soccer Aid. So we've got some Vegas quickfire questions, if it's okay.
I don't know what these are. I don't know what these are, Toes.
Nothing that's going to compromise anyone too much.
Yeah, okay, nice one. Worst dresser.
Some tour awards.
Oh, chomp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rascal stuff.
The two-piece swimming pool.
Oh, the co-awards.
He won
He
that
likes
award
a
last year.
co-award.
I mean,
doesn't
Ginny
he?
Mac wore a two-piece on Wet Republic, I remember, because I don't remember much of what people were wearing. But actually, the first year, remember Tom O'Connor wearing the tailor-made
class.
hat? Yeah.
His
But
Oakley
that's
glasses.
with him, you know.
Class.
Yeah.
Chomp.
Actually, I got battered the first year for wearing a blue and white thingy that said Foot Locker, because Owen O'Connor put it on his Instagram. And that's the same. You're working at Foot Locker, but Owen had that same top on that same trip, and because I got battered for it, he never wore it.
It's your own fault for wearing it early doors, then, isn't it? Best dresser. Who's the best dresser? Don't say Ollie, please. Don't say Ollie. Good.
He was wearing his merch, his branded merch,
Of
wasn't
course
he?
he was.
Wears all his stuff, doesn't he? But best dresser. See, you know what I mean. Clothes and that. I'm not bothered about it.
No, I know. Yeah, everybody looks nice, don't they? Everybody
Probably
looks
me.
nice. Yeah, I'd say so too,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
I'd say so too. You look lovely.
Sharp.
Yeah, I believe that I'm the best dressed. That's the main thing.
Well, as long as you believe it, mate. The best stamina for the trip. Who was the MVP? Who was the guy always going?
This year was Rob Layton, but
Was it,
I'm
yeah?
saying I'm
Up there.
right behind him. Yeah.
Yeah, good going, mate. The best tourist who wanted to go and see attractions and sights and go to see a show and all that kind of stuff.
Jordan Davis did that.
Yeah?
I think he went and, well, it was only a bit like Top Golf and stuff like that, but he always wanted to leave pool parties by foot and walk around and take
Have a little mooch around.
Don't mind it, yeah.
I've got to ask you, last year when you went, I was talking to his parents just before you went, and Max Cleworth wasn't old enough last year, was he? This year, do you know what? It was really sad of me. I actually Googled when his birthday was, and I was like, he's 21 this year. So did that? How was he? Was he like a dog let off the lead type thing?
I don't think so. I mean, again, because I was like so
in your own world.
In my own world, you've probably seen it as well. I'm in my own world. I'm not really like, I care about what people are having a good time, and that's the main thing. I'm not bothered about what they're doing. Yeah. I'm just like, as long as they're having a good time. Me, I'm like high energy. So like I will if I see a bit of a lull in the day or whatever, even if I'm starting to feel a little bit tired, because I don't sit down. So if I'm feeling a bit tired, I'll go and find some energy off like a group. There might be some groups of lads, and I'll just go and buzz around them. So like I couldn't tell you exactly what people were doing, but everyone was having a great time.
Max Cleworth, following on from that last year, how nice is this? So he's too young to go out and party, all that kind of stuff. He won't get in because you've got to take ID. You've got to take either your passport or your driver's license. They just won't let you in. It's as simple as that. Rob made a point of calling him over and going, Max, here's a money. Yeah. Literally.
Rob McElhenney.
Rob McElhenney. Here's a of money, like what of cash. Just go and have a nice time. I'm really sorry that you can't
gamble.
Yeah, I'm really sorry that you can't participate.
Spend any of it.
Yeah, just go and have a nice time though, right? Go sightseeing, go this, go travel, go helicopters, go whatever you want to do, right? But here's a load of money, and everyone was just like, "That's lovely."
Yeah, what a touch.
And finally, then funniest. Who was the funniest?
Leno.
Leno, yeah. Just on it. He is on it.
And Fads, Callum McFadden, yeah. Leno just so funny, just so witty. There was a bit of the Wet Republic actually. So Leno he kept doing his swans, kept like saying his swans were out. he was just hammered the whole time, saying his swans are out. And there was like a cabana over there. Some guy, I think he might be Mexican because it was Mexican weekend, and he was over there, but he was doing the same thing. But he didn't know that Rob was doing it. He was over there on his own. So like me, Rob and Fads went over there and like set up like a swan fight between them. It was so funny. You had to be there, obviously.
Oh, fully grown men. It's
we
class,
were like in the booth with Steve Aoki at Wet Republic.
That's where you were last year, though. You were doing all that, going up on stage.
But we were in the booth with Steve Aoki, and Rob's got his swan out behind him like that, like enjoying it. And I think he was like going to try and peck him on the head. I was like, you know, kicked in a bit. I was like, Rob can't do that.
Oh, it's class.
Thanks everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed this clip of the Fozcast. If you would like to watch the full episode, it is now available exclusively on Spotify for free.